Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome has Max in a town and he has to escape it. So, the positives on this film are, I like it that there's now a semi-functional town. People have now made a town in the desert, where the first one it's like society is collapsing, second one all the towns are deserted, and like if there are places, it's just very basic building structures. Now, the town is still made out of garbage, but it's still like, it's now like, okay, now with what we have made a semi-functional town. So I actually like that progression in the series. Another positive is I like the Thunderdome battle with Max fighting someone and they use weapons and a chainsaw. And it's a really standout moment in the movie. It's a pretty good fight scene, so I like it. Now on to the negatives. The story of this movie, if you can even call it that, is very disconjointed. Very disconjointed. It feels like three different movies, where it's like the first 20 minutes of the movie is like Max in the town and then fighting in the Thunderdome. The second movie in this would be like meeting the tribe of kids after he was banished. And then the third movie from this would just be a typical car chase at the end of the film. So, very disconjointed. Another negative is there's not that many great action sequences. Probably because this is the only Mad Max film that's PG-13. And this movie proves that these films need to be rated R to get great, brutal action sequences. This has nothing, and even the Thunderdome fight really isn't that epic. It's just, okay, that's a different style of action in the movie, which I'll still have it on my top 10 moments just to have something from this movie, but it's not like top 3 material. And the last negative is the movie is really long. It's like an hour and 47 minutes. They could have taken out the whole kids subplot thing, the whole banished kid tribe thing, and have it be Max versus the town. And that would actually make for a pretty good action film. Where, don't get rid of the, kids. Like, have the kids be prisoners in the town, and Max has to save the kids, and then Max has to, escape the town, and, like, has to take on the entire town. That actually would have been... That actually would have been a pretty good story. And that could involve some pretty good action sequences. So, in the end, I do not like this one. It feels less brutal than Mad Max 2, basically because it's PG-13. It feels really watered down, almost like a Mad Max for kids. And it's like, this isn't an awesome action sequence. This is not an awesome action movie. It's just, you have some action, but it feels much more for, like, kids. There's only one Thunderdome match when there should have been, like, 4 or 5. And, again, like, instead of the movie that we got, again, have Max going in the Thunderdome multiple times, and you can still have the kid you can still have the kids, maybe not in a tribe sense, but, like, have the kids be the prisoners, Max has to save them, and has to fight the entire town. That way you can have cars running through buildings in the town. And for the Thunderdome thing, you could have had, like, multiple different arenas where one Thunderdome match can be, like, 2 people going at it, just fighting with their fists and weapons. Another could have been a race with a race with these cool, iconic Mad Max cars. And then you also could have had, like, take those cool, iconic Mad Max cars and just do a fight sequence with that, or fight sequences with that, of, like, two cars just crashing into each other, fighting, whatnot. Basically what we've seen at the end of Mad Max 2, but just, like, in a small arena. So it's like, those are three different arena battles, that three different styles. I would much more have, like, more than just one per battle. Have, like, two battles in each arena, and that way you got your action sequences right there, and that would have made this movie a lot better. So, as the movie is, it's not that good, and this is easily the weakest movie of the Mad Max franchise. So, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, I really do not like. So that's my review on Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Thanks for watching.